I'm Anya.
And I'm Maddie.
And we're the Tweeks.
Twin Teen Geeks.
And today, we are going to be talking about our interview with the cast of We Bare Bears on Cartoon Network. Those of you who don't know, We Bare Bears is a show about three bears. Ice Bear, which is a polar bear. Grizzly Bear, which is
just Grizz.
Panda Bear, who is a panda bear. Yeah. And they are these three bears who stack up on top of each other to walk around. And they live in a house. And it's really cute and really funny. And I love the animation. And yeah, it's a great show. And I love it very, very, very much.
The actor who plays Panda is one of my favorite actors, Bobby Moynihan. He's been on SNL and in so many movies like Sisters with Amy Poehler and Tina Fey. Gosh, I love him so much. And I got to meet him. And it was so great. Alright, so let's show the interview.
It's weird. It's not that bizarre to me anymore. I mean, it's funny when people say the bears stacked on top of each other is a weird thing. It always felt very normal to me, and it never felt very strange. But I guess it is strange. Yeah, I mean, I was just doodling in a, in a library, trying to mess around, and that's just kind of what came out. I made a webcomic out of it, and I think that kind of helped normalize it a little bit because, I kind of got to see it kind of play out kind of in a comic strip first. But so then so when I had to sell the show, I could show that comic and be like, okay, like this isn't that weird. I think you can believe this could happen. And here we are.
I think it's bizarre and unacceptable and I feel awkward being part of it. But I can good job.
Yeah.
But great.
Yeah.
Check's clear.
Yeah.
Check's clear.
It's just what came out that day. I mean, I guess it could have been raccoons or penguins.
Were there any bears that you were considering that didn't make the cut?
A fourth bear.
A fourth bear.
Reject bear. I don't know. I don't remember that far back. Yeah.
The best of bears.
You just keep adding them, like Pokemon or something. Reject bear.
If we ever hold out, they'll be added. Like the Dukes of Hazzard, when they added those two cousins, Coy and Vance. There's three bears ready to go.
Yeah, they're in the queue.
That's a good reference for our audience. Is this something about these English dudes?
You guys remember that episode of MASH?
A lot of mash.
Yeah, definitely. We've got a lot. Actually, 2 have gone online, and we're going to air them, I think, in August. But yeah, we love doing the Baby Bears episodes. We did one recently, and Felicia Day was in it, and Eric's friend, Jake Johnson. It was awesome. So yeah, this is really fun. It's really an opportunity to just broaden the world because with the bears, they're kind of confined in a lot of ways to where they live and stuff. But for the baby bears, they can go anywhere. So we have them. We have
it's
an episode.
Like people.
Yeah, they can move.
Like I stay near my house, but I see babies. I'll go out. What's a baby doing here? There's one right over there.
There's a baby right there.
Without a doubt.
Yeah, no, he's loving it.
He's not
a baby bear. When are we going to do elderly bears?
We had talked to him.
Please do.
I like that title. That's
elderly
elderly bears.
Yeah, just slowly walking on top of each other stacked.
Or We Bare Bears, but with 2 E's, so like tiny bear, but
Just a bear and a walker, a bear and a walker.
We'll put tennis balls on the bottom of Ice Bear's arms. Okay.
That's gonna go viral, man. You're in trouble.
Yeah.
I'm sure that if we say it, I'm sure fan art exists of it.
All over Twitter.
Yeah.
There's a lot of old tweeters.
Some 70-year-olds on Tumblr. Yeah, well, like for example, the one that you just mentioned, Brother Up, that's one of the hardest episodes we ever had to write, and we knew that we loved the idea that Panda would take over the hierarchy, and we knew that there was a story there. But we went through a lot of iterations of it, and a lot of it is just me depending on my staff, my writers and my story artists. They're all involved in just, getting those ideas down, and a lot of them draw in the room, and we just try to be spontaneous about it so we can get like one of the most interesting. So like the Stacking the Wolves, I think it was just like a random gag that somebody in the room did, and we just incorporate it into the story. So it's a very organic thing, but yeah.
That's a fascinating thing about coming to Cartoon Network and just talking about ideas, and you'll be just telling them ideas, and they're just sitting there drawing. They're drawing the bears doing what you're saying, and then they're like put it aside, and they draw. It's just fascinating to watch.
Yeah, I was gonna say the other cool thing is that Daniel's really collaborative, super creative, and really humble, and the show really reflects that. Like, no surprise, it's like his creation. But I think maybe you guys have the same experience. But when I go in, we're recording, there's just like a really fun open environment. Not that animation is typically strict and there'd be a guy yelling at you, but it's like I think it really encourages creativity. And if you let people fiddle around a little bit and you make it together, and then it's in good hands, I'm guessing with your writing process it's similar, where as long as somebody has if there's a clear voice and someone has some good taste at the end of the day, it makes you comfortable. You're free to do whatever you want, and then you end up with a good product. You know?
We're lucky we got a smart dad.
Oh yeah, we were going to announce that during the panel, but we have an episode coming up called Everyone's Tube, and basically everyone's kind of involved. Bobby has a big singing song, and basically it simulates kind of going through YouTube and clicking on stuff. Charlene wrote a song for us, and she does a duet with Demetri.
I do stuff off pitch on purpose because I think it's interesting.
Yeah.
It's a character.
I'm really easy to deal with when I have a song to sing.
Yeah. Bobby's awesome. He did an awesome job.
I think the hardest thing about the show is when we have to record actually stacked.
That's
where we're on each other's backs.
And it's hard too because
they have 3 microphones and I'm the smallest.
I'm a big dude.
Yeah.
I feel horrible for you, but
No, I've been hurt several times recording the show. It's my only complaint, I'd say. I think you should stop doing it.
Okay, yeah, we'll think about it.
Clearly, there's a lot of Panda back and forth. Yeah, his knows kung fu. Mine just has a phone.
Throw your phone.
Which is more relevant, you know?
Yeah,
I'm not big besides,
that's
but
true. Yeah,
I feel like I could hurt somebody a lot more with my phone. If I have social media.
Yeah, rather than just teaching you lessons through shenanigans and kung fu.
Shenanigans are so 20th century. Now it's tomfoolery and hijinks.
Yeah, correct. Antics.
Antics are good.
Yeah. I like money. I like to work for... No. No. That was not an honest answer.
This show is so... We make so much money, too.
it's nuts.
I don't know about you guys, but I have a hotel room at this point. Did you not get?
I did not.
Room. I have my own room.
Did they give you a pillow?
No, but next year.
Next season 2.
Yeah, we'll work your way up.
No, I've always loved animation. I love doing it. The last 10 jobs I've done are animation, and I would do it for the rest of my life. I love it. That's the reason I do it, because it's a great, fun, awesome job. I also enjoy it because you'll do something when you act or when you do, you're worried about everything you do, and then you go and you do this, and then a year later you get this awesome gift of just many other talented people making you look amazing. That's the best part of it.
So that's all for now.
Follow us on Instagram, Twitter, Tumblr, Periscope, add us on Snapchat, and like us on Facebook.
Subscribe to us on YouTube.
And check back every Thursday on ComicMix.com for new videos. Bye!